If you've been waking up, looking in the mirror, and wondering when your skin suddenly decided to turn crepey, thin, or saggy, then don't move, because what I'm about to share with you might just be the simplest nighttime fix you've ever heard. Most people spend years buying expensive creams, serums, and devices, but very few actually know that 2 specific vitamins, when taken at night, can literally help rebuild your skin while you sleep. Yes, while you sleep. And if you've been struggling with crepey arms, wrinkled knees, loose under eye skin, or that fragile paper, thin texture that shows every tiny line, then you're going to want to hear this all the way through, because these vitamins don't just mask the problem, they go straight to the root of it. And I promise what you learn today might change the way your skin looks for the rest of your life. Now, before I reveal these vitamins, I want you to think about something. When does your skin actually repair itself? Not during the day when you're moving, stressed, exposed to sunlight, pollution, makeup, or sweat. Your skin does the majority of its rebuilding at night. While you're asleep, your body goes into repair mode, restoring collagen, fixing damaged cells, balancing hydration, and strengthening the deeper layers of your skin. So what you take before bed matters way more than people realize. And that's why these 2 vitamins can look like magic, because you're giving your skin exactly what it needs at the exact time it needs it the most. Most people think crepey skin is just an aging problem or a lack of moisturizer problem. But crepey skin actually happens for 2 major reasons: loss of collagen and loss of elasticity. That's it. When collagen breaks down, the skin becomes thin, weak, and wrinkled. When elastin breaks down, the skin starts sagging and folding. If these 2 aren't being replenished, your skin doesn't stand a chance. And here's the part nobody talks about. The older you get, the fewer nutrients your body absorbs during the day. But at night, absorption becomes far more efficient because your digestive and hormonal systems slow down and shift into recovery mode. That's exactly why these 2 vitamins work better at night than in the daytime. So let's start with the first vitamin, and I want you to really pay attention, because this one is massively underrated for saggy, crepey skin. It's vitamin C. Not the kind you put on your face. I'm talking about the kind you take internally. Here's why this is so important. Your body cannot make collagen without vitamin C. It's literally the key that turns on collagen production. Without enough vitamin C, your body tries to rebuild your skin, but the process basically fails because the raw material isn't there. Many people think they're getting enough vitamin C from fruit. But the truth is, as you age, your absorption decreases dramatically. And if you eat sugar, drink tea or coffee after meals, or deal with stress, your vitamin C gets used up instantly. So by nighttime, most people don't have enough vitamin C left in the body to actually repair their skin. This is why taking it at night is a game changer. Imagine your skin cells trying to rebuild overnight, sending the signal that says, "We need collagen. We need it now." And then vitamin C arrives like a construction worker with a full toolbox, ready to get to work. It strengthens the skin barrier, tightens the structure of collagen fibers, and supports the production of new skin cells. This is why some people start noticing firmer, smoother skin within days of adding vitamin C before bedtime. The skin finally has the fuel it needs. But let me make this even clearer. If your skin bruises easily, if it wrinkles faster when you smile or move, if it looks thin, crepey, or dry no matter how much moisturizer you use. These are all signs of low vitamin C inside the skin. Moisturizers can't fix this. Serums help, but not enough. Because crepey skin isn't a surface problem, it's an internal deficiency problem. And when you fix the deficiency, the skin starts rebuilding from the inside out. Now let's add the second vitamin, and this one is the powerhouse that most people overlook completely. This vitamin doesn't just help repair your skin, it helps prevent your collagen from breaking down in the first place. And that vitamin is vitamin E. When taken at night, vitamin E becomes one of the most potent anti-aging tools you can give your skin. Here's why. During the day, your skin is constantly under attack: sunlight, blue light, stress hormones, pollution, heat, inflammation. All of these damage collagen. They cause oxidation, which is like rust forming under your skin. Over time, that rust leads to wrinkles, sagging, and crepiness. Vitamin E neutralizes that damage. And at night, when your skin is repairing the damage from the day, vitamin E steps in like a shield, protecting the new collagen being built and repairing the old collagen that was damaged. This is why people often notice that their skin looks smoother, plumper, and more youthful in the morning after taking vitamin E. It's not your imagination. Your skin genuinely repaired itself better. Here's the magic part. Vitamin C and vitamin E work far more powerfully together than they do alone. Vitamin C builds new collagen. Vitamin E protects that collagen. One repairs, the other preserves. Think of them as the ultimate nighttime repair duo. When you combine them, you're not just slowing down aging, you're actively reversing the signs of crepey skin. But you might be wondering, why take them specifically at night? Why not in the morning, like everyone says? The truth is, there are 3 reasons vitamin C and E work better at night. First, your skin goes into repair mode during sleep, meaning your body can fully focus on rebuilding tissue instead of dealing with stress, digestion, or environmental damage. Second, taking these vitamins at night reduces the chance of them being depleted by daytime stress, caffeine, sugar, or sunlight. And third, these vitamins support nighttime hormonal activity, especially melatonin production, which naturally boosts skin healing. Vitamin E in particular helps improve the depth and quality of sleep, which further enhances skin repair. I want to walk you through what actually happens in your skin when you take these vitamins consistently before bed. Picture your skin like a mattress. When it's new, it's firm, thick, and smooth. Over time, the springs inside weaken, the stuffing gets thin, and it starts collapsing. That mattress is your skin. Collagen is the springs. Elastin is the fabric. Vitamin C rebuilds the springs. Vitamin E protects the fabric, and together they restore the structure. Over the next few nights, you may start noticing a glow in the morning that wasn't there before. Within a few weeks, the crepey texture starts smoothing out. The thin, papery look begins to fade, and the skin starts feeling stronger, springier, and more resilient. Not because of magic, because your body finally has what it needs to rebuild properly. But let's go deeper, because I want you to fully understand why this works so well for crepey skin specifically. Crepey skin isn't caused by dryness, even though it looks dry. It's caused by weakened proteins in the dermis, the deeper layer. Moisturizers can't reach that layer, but nutrients can. Vitamin C activates enzymes that repair the dermal layer. Vitamin E protects those enzymes from being destroyed. Together, they reverse the thinning of the dermis, which is exactly what causes crepiness. I also want to address something important. The skin under your eyes, the skin on your neck, and the skin on your arms are usually the first places people notice crepiness because these areas have fewer oil glands and thinner collagen. This makes them extremely sensitive to nutrient deficiencies. That's why some people notice the biggest improvements in these areas. First, when they start taking these vitamins at night. Let me paint a picture of what happens during your nighttime skin cycle when you take vitamin C and vitamin E. As you fall asleep, your cortisol levels drop and your body begins releasing repair hormones. Your bloodstream starts transporting nutrients to the skin. Vitamin C begins activating fibroblasts, the cells responsible for making collagen. These fibroblasts start repairing tiny tears and weak spots in your skin structure. Meanwhile, vitamin E is neutralizing inflammation, reducing cellular stress, and preventing collagen breakdown. As the night goes on, blood flow to your skin increases, giving these vitamins even more access to repair the dermis. And by morning, the skin has had hours of uninterrupted repair. Imagine doing this not for one night, but 10 nights, or 30 nights, or 60. The difference becomes dramatic because you're building collagen faster than it's being broken down. And that's when people start noticing that their skin looks firmer, even when they're not smiling, that wrinkles look less etched, and that sagging areas look lifted. Let's also talk about something that a lot of people don't realize. Nighttime inflammation destroys collagen faster than anything. If you eat late, drink alcohol, or go to bed stressed, your skin experiences micro-inflammation while you sleep. Vitamin E helps block that damage. Vitamin C helps repair the damage. Together, they control nighttime oxidative stress, allowing collagen to survive instead of being broken down. But I also want to address dosage because many people ask, how much should you take? Now, I'm not giving medical advice here, and you should always check what's suitable for you, but generally, adults take 500, 1,000 mAh of vitamin C at night. As for vitamin E, many people take 200 IU to 400 IU, and the most powerful results usually come from natural forms of vitamin E, specifically D-alpha-tocopherol, rather than synthetic dill-alpha. The natural form is easier for the body to use, and here's a secret that will make this even more powerful. Vitamin E increases the absorption of vitamin C, so when you take them together, your body can use them more effectively. This combination creates a synergistic effect that amplifies repair. I also want you to think about something important. When you sleep, your skin loses moisture. This is why you often wake up dry. But vitamin E improves the integrity of your skin's lipid barrier. This means less moisture escapes overnight. And when your skin retains moisture better, it automatically looks less crepey and more plump. Let's talk about real-life changes people notice when they start this nighttime routine. Many say that their hands stop looking aged. Others notice their under eye skin getting thicker and smoother. Some say the wrinkles on their chest soften dramatically, and many people see tightening in the arms, thighs, and stomach. The reason this happens is because crepey skin is just thin skin, and these vitamins help rebuild the thickness of the dermis. I want to walk you through a simple visualization. Imagine a piece of paper. Thin, dry, wrinkled. Now imagine a piece of high-quality cardstock, thicker, sturdier, smoother. Your skin goes from paper to cardstock when the collagen network becomes stronger and more organized. That's exactly what vitamin C and E do at night. But you might be wondering how long before you see real results. Some people see improvement within a week. Significant collagen rebuilding can take a few weeks to a few months. But because you're working with your body's natural repair cycle, the results tend to last longer than anything you can get from a cream or treatment alone. And I want to share one more reason why this nighttime combination has such a powerful effect. Your melatonin levels peak at night. Melatonin isn't just a sleep hormone, it's one of the strongest antioxidants in your body. When vitamin C, vitamin E, and melatonin are present together, they form a powerful antioxidant network that dramatically increases skin repair. This is one reason nighttime collagen synthesis is nearly double what it is during the day. You're taking advantage of your body's strongest repair window. Imagine this: every night you sleep, your skin gets a little stronger, a little smoother, a little tighter, a little more radiant, not because you bought another cream or another gadget, but because you finally started supporting your skin from the inside. And the best part, once your skin starts rebuilding, the results compound. It becomes easier for your skin to maintain its structure, easier to retain moisture, easier to stay firm. It's like turning back the clock one night at a time. Before we wrap up, I want to leave you with this thought. Your skin is always trying to heal itself. Always. Even when you're not thinking about it. Even when you're sleeping. But when it doesn't have the nutrients it needs, it can't do its job properly. When you finally give it those nutrients at the right time of day, your skin responds almost immediately because it's been waiting for the support. So if you're tired of seeing crepey arms, saggy under eyes, thin skin, or wrinkles that seem to deepen overnight, remember that the solution might also happen overnight. A simple nighttime routine of vitamin C and vitamin E can help your skin rebuild itself in the most natural way possible. No treatments, no expensive products, just nutrients that your skin has been craving for years. Take these vitamins at night, give your body the tools it needs, and let your skin do what it's designed to do: heal, repair, and restore itself while you sleep. Your morning reflection will thank you. And that brings me to something most people never realize, yet it plays one of the biggest hidden roles in why your skin gets thinner, weaker, and more crepey as the years go by. It's the sabotaging effect of late night sugar, caffeine, and stress hormones on your collagen. A lot of people focus only on skincare and supplements, but completely overlook the internal habits that silently undo all the good work their vitamin routine is trying to accomplish. It's almost like repairing a wall while someone else is knocking it down from the other side. If your collagen is being attacked at night, it doesn't matter how many vitamins you take, your skin will struggle to improve. So let's talk about exactly why nighttime is the most vulnerable time for your skin, how these everyday habits accelerate sagging, and how you can naturally reverse the damage by simply working with your body instead of against it. Because the truth is, most people don't even know how much their nighttime routine affects their skin. They think skin aging happens slowly over decades, but a surprisingly large portion of damage actually happens during the late hours. Specifically when we're eating sugary snacks, drinking caffeinated tea or coffee late in the evening, scrolling on our phones feeling stressed, or going to bed with elevated cortisol. These habits create an internal storm that directly weakens collagen fibers. And collagen doesn't just weaken gradually. It weakens suddenly, in bursts, every time your body experiences a spike in inflammation, sugar levels, or stress. This is why some people feel like their skin suddenly changed 1 year out of nowhere. It didn't happen all at once. It happened every night without them realizing. Let's start with sugar, because this is one of the biggest culprits behind crepey skin, and late night sugar is 10 times more damaging than sugar eaten earlier in the day. When you eat sugar before bed, whether it's biscuits, chocolate, sweet tea, leftover dessert, or even fruit eaten too close to bedtime, your blood sugar rises at the exact time your body should be lowering it. Instead of smoothing hormone levels out for sleep, your body has to battle a sugar spike. And what does sugar do to collagen? It attaches to collagen fibers in a process called glycation. Glycation literally stiffens and weakens collagen, turning these soft, flexible, stretchy proteins into brittle, fragile ones. It's the same process that causes bread to turn golden and crispy in the oven, or onions to caramelize. That browning effect. It's glycation, and the frightening part is that the same reaction can happen inside your skin. But here's the twist most people don't know. Your body has the least ability to handle sugar at night. Your insulin sensitivity drops, your metabolism slows, and your digestive system prepares for rest. So when you eat sugar at night, the glucose stays in your bloodstream longer, giving it more time to attack collagen. It forms glycation end products. These are compounds that make your skin more wrinkled, less elastic. The under eye area becomes thinner. The neck begins to loosen. The arms lose structure. And even if you take the best vitamins or use expensive skincare, this nighttime sugar satiety continues to break down the collagen you're trying to rebuild. It gets worse. High blood sugar before bed also increases inflammation while you sleep. And inflammation is one of the number one destroyers of collagen. When your body should be in repair mode, sugar forces it into damage control mode. Instead of producing fresh collagen, your fibroblasts slow down. Instead of tightening the skin, your body ends up breaking down collagen to regulate inflammation. This is why people who eat late often wake up looking more puffy, lined, or dull the next morning. It's not aging, it's inflammation. But sugar isn't the only culprit. Caffeine at night is another sneaky trigger that ruins collagen repair. Most people think of caffeine as just an energy booster, but inside the body, caffeine late in the day acts like a stress signal. It keeps the adrenal system activated. It raises cortisol. It disrupts the deep sleep cycles your skin depends on, and it quietly narrows blood vessels, which reduces circulation to the skin. Skin repair depends on blood flow. Blood brings nutrients, oxygen, and repair molecules. But caffeine constricts the very pathways your body needs open at night. When your blood vessels narrow, your skin receives fewer nutrients right when it needs them the most. And remember, nighttime is the peak period of collagen production. Your fibroblasts get most of their work done during deep sleep. But if caffeine delays deep sleep, shortens it, or makes it lighter than it should be, then collagen production slows down. This is one of the reasons why chronic coffee drinkers or nighttime tea drinkers often notice premature sagging or thin skin around the eyes. They might not be sleeping poorly enough to notice it consciously, but their skin picks up every disruption. And then there's cortisol, the stress hormone that ages the skin faster than almost anything. Late night stress is surprisingly common. It happens when you're thinking too much, worrying, overworking, scrolling through your phone, or even watching overly stimulating content. Cortisol breaks down collagen directly because your body interprets stress as a threat. And when it feels threatened, it breaks down tissues to release glucose for energy. One of the first tissues it pulls from is collagen, but cortisol also disrupts sleep, increases inflammation, slows repair, and weakens the barrier function of your skin. High nighttime cortisol means less melatonin, and melatonin is an antioxidant powerhouse that protects your skin from nighttime oxidative damage. When cortisol goes up, melatonin goes down, and your skin is left vulnerable. Most people don't realize how much cortisol sabotages their skin because the effects are subtle at first. Maybe they wake up looking a little more tired. Maybe the skin around the mouth seems more wrinkled in the morning. Maybe the under eye area looks looser. Maybe the skin texture looks rough. But over time, those tiny effects become deep lines, persistent crepiness, and visible sagging. It's not that aging suddenly accelerated. It's that nighttime damage accumulated. The good news is that your skin is incredibly responsive once you remove the things harming it. Collagen rebuilds naturally when you stop destroying it. And the most powerful transformation happens when you support your skin at night instead of working against it. So let's talk about how to reverse nighttime collagen sabotage in the most natural, effortless ways. The first step is reducing late night sugar. You don't have to cut out all sugar. Just avoid eating it right before bed. Give your body at least 2 to 3 hours without food before sleeping. This alone dramatically reduces glycation and inflammation. When you stop forcing your body to digest at night, it can shift into deep repair, giving your skin a chance to rebuild its collagen matrix properly. If you get cravings at night, it's often due to stress or habit rather than hunger. Drinking warm herbal tea without caffeine, like chamomile or lemon balm, can help settle the body and signal calm. Your skin will thank you in the morning. Next is caffeine timing. Most people don't need to give it up entirely. They just need to avoid it late in the day. Your body clears caffeine slowly. For many people, drinking caffeine after 3 p.m. means it's still circulating in your system by bedtime. This interrupts the deep sleep cycles responsible for collagen repair. Shifting your caffeine consumption earlier gives your body enough time to remove it before your repair cycle begins. And as soon as your deep sleep improves, your skin begins repairing itself better than any cream ever could. Now about cortisol. Lowering nighttime stress is one of the most effective anti-aging strategies, and it's completely free. The easiest way to reduce cortisol naturally is through slow breathing and calming your nervous system before bed. Even just 5 minutes of slow breathing, sitting quietly, or laying your hand over your heart signals your brain that you're safe. Your cortisol drops automatically. And when cortisol drops, melatonin rises. When melatonin rises, skin repair increases. Little habits like dimming your lights an hour before bed, avoiding bright screens, or not watching stressful videos can completely transform your nighttime skin repair cycle. Something else that helps tremendously is magnesium. Not as medical advice, just a general observation. Magnesium naturally lowers cortisol and helps the body relax. And when your body relaxes, sleep deepens. Deep sleep equals deeper collagen repair. Many people who start calming their nights, whether through magnesium, warm baths, calming routines, or simply breathing exercises, notice their skin texture improves without changing anything else. That's because their nighttime repair is no longer being disrupted. Another powerful trick is stabilizing your blood sugar throughout the evening. High nighttime sugar leads to glycation, but stable blood sugar protects collagen. Eating your last meal earlier, adding protein or healthy fats to that meal, and avoiding sugary snacks afterward gives your body the perfect foundation for nighttime healing. When your blood sugar is stable, your body doesn't produce stress hormones to regulate it. And when stress hormones stay low, collagen stays protected. Here's something really interesting. Your skin actually prefers fasting during the night. When there's no food to digest, your body activates something called autophagy. Autophagy is your body's internal cleanup mode. It clears damaged proteins, repairs cells, and strengthens the deeper layers of the skin. Sugar before bed shuts this process down. Fasting before bed boosts it. So, by simply allowing your body a few hours without eating before you sleep, your skin becomes smoother, firmer, and stronger over time. This is one of the biggest reasons some people naturally have youthful skin well into their older years. They don't eat late at night. Another thing I want you to understand is the relationship between stress and inflammation. Stress doesn't just affect your mood, it affects your skin's texture. When you're stressed at night, your skin becomes more vulnerable. Adrenaline and cortisol increase micro-inflammation, which breaks down collagen and weakens elastin. But when you calm your mind, your skin calms too. The skin and nervous system are deeply connected. When your brain settles, your skin receives more blood flow, more nutrients, more oxygen. You wake up looking fresher because your body spent the night repairing instead of fighting. One of the easiest natural ways to counter nighttime cortisol is creating a simple pre-sleep ritual. Not a strict routine, just something that signals your body that the day is ending. It could be dimming the lights, washing your face gently, lighting a candle, or reading something relaxing. It could be sipping warm water, doing light stretching, or listening to soft music. These small moments tell your nervous system to switch from alert mode or repair mode. And the moment your body makes that switch, collagen repair begins. I also want you to imagine how your skin behaves when your nighttime environment is peaceful instead of chaotic. Your breath becomes slower, your heart rate drops, blood flow improves, your skin cells receive more nutrients, inflammation decreases, collagen breakdown slows, fibroblasts become more active, the skin barrier strengthens, the dermis thickens. All of this happens when cortisol is low. You don't need expensive treatments. You need peaceful nights. But let's also talk about the connection between caffeine, sugar, and stress, because they often go hand in hand. When people are stressed, they crave sugar. When they feel tired, they drink caffeine. When they drink caffeine late, they can't sleep. When they can't sleep, cortisol rises. When cortisol rises, sugar cravings increase. It becomes a cycle that your skin pays the price for. Breaking this cycle isn't about cutting everything out. It's about shifting your choices earlier in the day so your nights remain calm and restorative. Eat your snacks earlier. Drink your caffeine earlier. Finish dinner earlier. And let your evenings be about recovery. This simple shift gives your skin the environment it needs to rebuild collagen naturally. When you reduce the habits that sabotage collagen at night, the vitamins you take work 10 times better. Vitamin C can build collagen more efficiently. Vitamin E can protect it more powerfully. Your repair hormones can work at full force. Your skin becomes more receptive, more responsive, more resilient. Little by little, you'll notice the difference. You'll wake up with smoother skin. The crepiness will start to soften. The thin texture will begin to thicken, the sagging will tighten slightly, the dullness will lift, the lines will look less etched, and you'll realize that your skin doesn't just age during the day, it rebuilds at night. And the healthier your nights become, the more youthful your mornings look. And as you continue supporting your skin with calm evenings, reduced sugars, earlier meals, limited caffeine, and lower cortisol, you give it the best possible chance to strengthen itself from within. Your collagen becomes more stable. Your elasticity improves, your dermal layer becomes thicker, your skin begins to regain its structure, its firmness, its smoothness. And all of this comes not from working harder, but from working with your body's natural rhythm at night. And when you understand all of that, it becomes even clearer why nighttime is the most important window for your skin's health, especially when it comes to something almost nobody talks about, oxidative stress while you sleep and how it rapidly thins the dermal layer as you age. Most people think oxidative stress only happens when you're out in the sun or exposed to pollution during the day, but what actually happens inside your body at night is just as damaging, sometimes even more. When your body winds down, your cells begin breaking down metabolic waste, clearing toxins, and repairing DNA. And during all of that internal processing, your body generates something called reactive oxygen species, tiny unstable molecules that attack collagen, elastin, and the structural proteins inside your skin. This means that even though the night should be a period of healing, your skin is simultaneously under oxidative attack from within. As you get older, your body naturally produces more of these reactive oxygen species because the internal systems that neutralize them become weaker. Antioxidant levels drop. Repair enzymes slow down, and the dermal layer, the thick, supportive layer under the surface of your skin, begins to thin out. When that dermal layer thins, the skin loses volume, firmness, and elasticity, which leads to sagging and that crepey, paper-like texture that makes the skin look older than it actually is. Most people try to fix this from the outside using creams, oils, or tightening serums, but the real issue is happening deep inside the skin at night, where oxidative stress weakens the collagen network long before you see the signs on the surface. What makes nighttime oxidative stress even more damaging is that the skin has fewer defenses at night than it does during the day. During daylight hours, your body has higher levels of antioxidants circulating, especially if you've eaten fruits or vegetables earlier. Your cortisol is higher, your metabolism is active, your blood sugar is more stable, and your cells are more equipped to handle daily stresses. But at night, those levels drop. Melatonin rises, which is good. But if your body is under internal stress, or if you haven't given your skin the nutrients it needs, or if inflammation is high, the damage accumulates faster than your body can repair it. This creates a cycle where aging accelerates quietly during the night without you noticing it until one day the skin starts looking thinner, looser, or more fragile. One of the reasons oxidative stress thins the dermal layer so quickly is because the dermis is rich in collagen fibers, and collagen is extremely vulnerable to oxidative damage. When reactive oxygen species build up, they attack collagen directly, causing it to unravel, weaken, or break. Picture collagen like a tightly braided rope. Oxidative stress frays that rope strand by strand. The more frayed it becomes, the more the skin above it loses support. That's when you start noticing crepey arms, loose neck skin, sagging around the eyes, or wrinkles that no longer disappear when your face relaxes. And this isn't happening because the skin surface is dry. It's happening because the internal framework is being weakened every single night by oxidative stress that never gets neutralized. What makes this even more important to understand is that nighttime oxidative stress increases with age, poor sleep, dehydration, stress hormones, blood sugar spikes, chronic inflammation, and nutrient deficiencies. All of these factors multiply each other. For example, if your cortisol is high at night, oxidative stress increases. If your blood sugar is high, oxidative stress increases. If you haven't consumed enough antioxidants during the day, oxidative stress increases. And if you're aging, your natural antioxidant defenses are already lower than before. This is why some people notice rapid changes in their skin texture within just a few months. It's not that aging suddenly sped up. It's that nighttime oxidative stress accumulated faster than their skin could keep up with. But your body does have natural ways to counter oxidative stress at night. And this is where the connection becomes really powerful. When you support your skin with antioxidant vitamins, calming bedtime habits, proper hydration, and reduced nighttime stressors, your skin becomes far more protected during the hours when it is most vulnerable. The dermal layer can stay thicker for longer. Collagen fibers stay stronger and more flexible. Your skin remains firm instead of collapsing inward. And the natural repair processes your body performs every night can finally function without constant interruption. Something many people don't realize is that oxidative stress doesn't only damage collagen, it damages the cells that make collagen. Fibroblasts are the cells responsible for building and repairing collagen. When oxidative stress is high, fibroblasts slow down or become dysfunctional. It's like having construction workers who are too tired or weak to do their job properly. So even if your skin wants to rebuild collagen overnight, oxidative stress stops the workers from showing up. But when oxidative stress is low, fibroblasts become more active, more productive, and more efficient at repairing the damaged parts of the dermal layer. This is one of the biggest reasons people who lower nighttime oxidative stress start noticing firmer skin even without changing their skincare routine. Another important part of understanding nighttime oxidative stress is realizing that your skin needs oxygen at night, yet oxidative stress interferes with that process. When the skin doesn't get enough oxygen, repair slows down, collagen fibers become weaker, and circulation decreases. This is why people who sleep poorly often wake up looking dull, tired, or puffy. The skin didn't receive the proper conditions to repair. But when nighttime oxygenation improves through deep sleep, lower stress, and proper hydration, the dermal layer becomes healthier, thicker, and more resilient. When you begin supporting your body against oxidative stress at night, everything changes. The skin stops thinning. The crepiness begins to fade. The texture becomes smoother and denser. The cheeks look fuller. The under eye area becomes less fragile. The neck begins to look firmer. And all of this happens not because you applied anything to your skin, but because the deeper layers finally stop being attacked while you sleep. Your internal environment shifted from damage mode to repair mode, and your skin responded exactly as it was designed to. And once you understand this connection, you start seeing nighttime in a completely different way. You begin treating those hours not just as sleep time, but as the most critical part of your anti-aging routine. Not through products, not through treatments, but through giving your body fewer things to fight and more nutrients to work with. When oxidative stress drops, your skin can finally rebuild. When your dermal layer stays strong, your skin remains youthful so much longer. And when you support your body from within, you wake up each morning with skin that's healing instead of struggling.